What's happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Back again with another fantasy football tip. Last week didn't go too well, so I brought in reinforcement. So if it doesn't go well this week, you're not going to see Ade next week.
I'm going to retire. I'm not going to show my face again.
Before we get started, people, please subscribe to the channel. Comment, like. It's important to hear your comment. Let's see what your tips are. And then if you don't agree with me and Ade's tips, let's hear what your tips are as well, so we can both compare. Just give you a bit of context, Ade. So last week was the first time I touched. I'm using the Res Divided team, not my personal team.
Yeah.
I had free transfer last week, so instead of like using a wild card, I thought let me just use a free transfer last week first to see how I get on. But I still got below the average last week. So this week, the plan is just to go all in, change the whole team, and use the free transfer. So we got like 15-20 minutes to create a whole new team. My target for the season is to win the Res Divided league.
Yeah, am I in that league?
Yeah, you're in the league. You're in the league.
I cannot allow that to happen.
And to be top 2 million out of the overall league. So that's the target. I need to try and salvage something. Obviously, like I still got a lot of time. I think last week when I checked the Red Divided League, I was only like 41 points behind the top the leader, which is more than reasonable. So
yeah,
I think
still early days. Anything can change quickly.
Yeah, still which is early days. But before I share my screen, actually, this week is a difficult week. Is there any targets? I mean, any like top players that you think everyone should be getting this week?
Boy, you want to hear me say what I really want to say?
Say what you got to say. Let's hear it.
Cunha, boy. Cunha. Go for Cunha.
Are you serious?
United about to deal with Celtic, with Chelsea.
Oh, wow. You should have said that when we had a bib on yesterday, but a bib wouldn't want to hear that. So what, just Cunha?
Cunha is the person that's screaming at me, but obviously people already have Semenya, but he's in form, he's doing well, and I expect that to continue.
Okay, cool. So last week I gave 5 players, yeah. To be honest, out of the 5 players I gave, I think who was the 5 players I gave last week? I think it was Salah, although I couldn't afford Salah last week. I said Salah, Semenyo, Munez. I'm trying to think the other 2 players I said last week. I think I said Gapco as well, and there was someone else. And Mateta. Yeah, Mateta obviously didn't do something. Salah got something. Gapco didn't get anything. Semenyo was a good shout. And I actually made Munez captain because I thought it might have been able to do something against Sunderland at home.
Yeah,
so
it's a brave call. It's a brave call. I like it.
Yeah,
that's the type of move I like. That's the type of move.
Yeah, I made him captain. So that's one of the tips I gave last week because it was at home. But to me, it wasn't the end of the world anyway because he still got clean sheets. So I still got 10 points from him. But I just thought, why not? I thought it would have got me more, but it's cool. We move on to this week. What I'll do is
scoring goals as much as you would expect them to.
Yeah, I know. And I might need to what doesn't help is the fact that they lost Eze and then Star got injured straight after, and those 2 are like a driving force to for their attack. So that didn't help at all. But what I'll do is I'll share my screen and then we'll go through. I'll show you what my team looks like now, and then then I'm just gonna activate the wild card.
Oh.
Let me just share my screen. All right, so this is what my team looks like at the moment. Bowen. So Bowen's obviously playing at home. Mateta is away to West Ham. Watkins. But I just want to change it. So I'm not really trying to change it just for this week because I think this week is a trick. There's a lot of tricky games this week. It's hard to call.
It's like a tricky one, yeah.
So I just want to set it up nicely for like the week after, like the next 3-4 games. And I'm thinking it's definitely, if I'm thinking of the next 3-4 games, definitely to get Haaland back in. And I want to keep Semenyo. These games are quite,
Yeah,
I think
they're decent
Bournemouth
games.
game are quite
Yeah.
friendly. They've got decent games. Let's just quickly run through like the next 3 weeks before I start Bournemouth. City's obviously got Burnley next week. Bournemouth has got Leeds, so those are not bad. And you know, I know you said Cunha. I was going to say Mbemo is not a bad shout. Because I do think he will get the goals.
I've got Mbemo. I'm making him captain.
Yeah. So I don't think he's a bad shout. Because United's game after Chelsea are friendly, like are decent games that potentially they can get points off. But that's if they put the ball in the back of the net anyway. And Liverpool obviously gets quite difficult. But if anything, Salah against United is almost a banker. But yeah, let me go through the team anyway. Let me go through the transfer. And should I take the team? Obviously, I've got to take Edison off. What do you reckon? Keep Pickford or
I think
take him out?
Pickford could probably be kept. Everton are good with clean sheets. So it's probably worth keeping him.
Cucurella to get rid. Because there's a lot of money. I think a lot of the defenders here are far too much money because this is like a default team. So I just.
And I think that's the thing because there are a lot of cheap defenders getting points. So I don't feel like you have to spend all of those funds.
I think I might keep Monos. Let's just see what it looks like for now. I'll leave him in for now. Take off Robertson. Take off Ruben. Keep Semenyo. I want to take off Neto. Drisby will take him off now. Take off Bowen. Take off Watkins. Villa's only have they scored a goal this season?
Not in the Premier League.
In the league?
No, not
in the Premier League.
Not one.
Mateta.
No.
Take off Mateta. I'll leave Gapco for now. So I think like the first play I just want to put in is Haaland. I'll be honest with you. So because I think they've got a nice run of games.
Oh yeah, you're not counting just this week. You're counting going forward.
Yeah, I'm not just counting this week. Yeah, I'm just going forward. So let me take off Alanga as well, no, because Alanga is not guaranteed to start sometimes.
Yeah, but I like him, you know. Alanga. I actually like him because he's so dangerous.
But that's my see players like that. They're nerdy players.
Yeah,
they're always gonna like get into like key positions, but it's always gonna be until he hits form or score 1 or 2 and get 1 or 2 assists and is within rhythm, then I'll go and get him. But at the moment, they're just gonna be nerdy players. Like they're just gonna always be close.
Murphy's always assisting. Like Murphy he's an assist monster.
And that's my point. Even when they took him off for Murphy on Wednesday, or Thursday, yesterday, Murphy got an assist for Gordon's goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my only problem with like Alanga. These kind of players are always going to get into dangerous position. It slightly reminds me of like Brighton players. They will get into dangerous positions, but they just never like make the most of it. They won't get it. Yeah, whether it's the assist or the goal, whatever it is. So unless they are on form and they've got 1 or 2, I wouldn't. I'll keep away from them.
Fair.
In terms of midfield, do you think? Let me see what Chelsea's game is like. Next week, Chelsea got Brighton at home. They got Brighton at home and then Liverpool at home.
Ooh. I think Brighton shot them, you know.
All right, at home?
Yeah, but it doesn't stop. Even if Brighton win, it doesn't stop Chelsea from getting points. Chelsea players from getting points. But
So
I do think at the moment, if I'm going to get anyone at the moment in midfield, I think Palmer's coming back into consideration.
Okay, so let me just go, because that's what I was thinking. I was gonna Palmer, Chelsea. What am I looking at? Yeah, there we go. But Palmer back in.
Yeah, based on these last couple of games,
Right.
I think he could be an asset, but not tomorrow though.
Okay, so with Palmer, Palmer, João Pedro.
Yeah, he's the inform after
forward,
Haaland.
and then that way, like the two strike force, unless they get injured, I don't think I will need to change them, because the two teams that play for will tend to get goals even if they don't win, and more than likely they may be involved.
Yeah.
So I got less 35 to get. Let me look for a cheap goalkeeper in that case, and a cheap defender. What is Burnley's keeper? Let me just to reduce.
Who's that?
What is he on? It's 4 million. Is it Drabraska? Or what his name is?
Yeah, Dubravna. No, yeah.
And then
how much you
I'm
spending
not going
on?
To use another.
You try and get
on defenders. I want to keep
Senesi.
Yeah. Bournemouth.
He's got DEFCON. Yeah, because he's got the DEFCON in every game. That defensive contribution points every game this season.
All right. You reckon Spurs defender to add to that?
Yeah.
The 4.5, 4.61.
Yeah, I think Van Vern should be.
They've got a
4.6.
Oh, they've changed. Ooh, it's gone to 4.7. What about Spence? Spence is still 4.5.
Yeah, as long as he keeps his place, it's a good shout.
Yeah, they just put him for now, and if I have that 0.2 left, I'll come back and get Van Vern. And Diouf from West Ham to make up.
He hasn't shown
their 4.5.
I can't lie, he hasn't shown.
He's got 2 assists though.
Yeah,
let me see.
Well, one was.
Let me see the defenders. Who are the top defenders? Top defenders are
that Leeds one has way more points than him.
Oh, what's that Leeds one called again? Because Leeds seems like, you know what? I don't think these promotion teams are they're not behaving like other promotion teams where they were trying to play football. These guys are actually staying compact. They're being sensible.
Yes,
you know who's Leeds right back? I actually like Leeds right back. You know what's his name? Was it Boulder? Leeds right back.
Bogle, the old Sheffield United.
Yeah,
one.
Bogle. Yeah. He's quite attacking. I might go for him instead. Actually. Oh, but the Rondo is only 4 mid.
Yeah.
Let me go for Rondo then. Let me go. No, sorry. Rondo's only fun, and he starts. Oh wow. Okay, now I'll just keep Rondo. So we've got.
And they kept what?
I need to
2
sell.
clean sheets, and almost kept a clean sheet last week as well. So that's
So we've got 3 more players for 18 million. So that's an average of what, 6 million each. But we can just get a cheap midfielders. Let me see. Go through the midfielders.
Reinders is under 6 million.
It's not bad.
Reinders.
And what about thingy?
Under 6 million.
Reinders and who?
Sa.
And Sa.
Yeah, they're under 6 million. Who else? Oh, there's another. I can't think that's really good. That's under 6 million as well.
So I'm trying to look through it. And Day, he's 6.5. I'll come back to Day.
6.5.
or Randers.
What's the
Let's just leave it with Randers for now.
good? Yeah,
He's what? Sorry,
choice. He's a good choice. Yeah, definitely Randers is a good choice.
Randers for now. I'm thinking I can buy like one of those cheap striker that I know I'm not going to use, or buy someone that will play. Is there a cheap striker in mind that will play, or someone that
you can get a cheap-ish one that does still touch the pitch? So who am I thinking of? Igor Thiago.
Thiago's 6 million.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So Igor Thiago, Isidore, is he 6 million as
Foster
well?
is 5 million. Isidore is 5.5. Foster is 5 million.
What's Wilson?
Wilson?
West Ham. You can't even trust him to be
West
fit.
Ham,
So
5.9.
yeah, you can't trust him to be fit anyway. So
Okay. One second. I need to try and I need to see what else. I can. What's the what Kings Welbeck? Nah. You know what? Let me just go with. Let me see what. Depending on what midfielder is available, then I'll come back to it. Let's see what.
Prioritize your midfield first, and then come back.
So but I'm leaving Salah out. But you know what? I do want to bring Salah back. Obviously, you know what? I'll think of Salah later. If I don't take any minus point for the next couple of weeks, then it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be easy rearrange. It'll be easy to rearrange further down the line.
Yeah. So if I can, then my next sub will be after like international, so it'll be easier to rearrange.
Mm.
Let me see what Everton's game look like. Everton's got Liverpool this week. Nah.
Well, yeah. Who would you get though?
And Dai.
Yeah.
But no.
I've got him in my
off
team,
well,
but yeah, and he's on penalties, which is always a plus.
So they've got. So I think the only thing is Liverpool are home to West Ham, then are home to Palace.
Yeah, and the thing is, they don't score truckloads as well.
Yeah. Anyone from Newcastle? Then you think what's Anthony Gordon on?
I think he'll be too expensive.
I think Newcastle are not scoring as well, though, are they?
Yeah, but the person that shows a lot of threat in my eyes is Talani. As much as he's a centre midfielder, he gets a lot of shots.
Funny thing is, like, then he's their number 6.
Yeah, but his accuracy is fantastic.
But you know, he's one of the most impressive players for me this season. I'll be honest with you, so far.
I think he ended last season really well, and he started this season in the same vein of form.
Yeah, because I've been looking at a lot of the defensive midfielders like this season, and he's probably one of the top ones. Right, let's Spurs Kudus.
Nah, man.
We Spurs got.
He ain't been doing nothing. Nah, man.
Anyone anyone I can pick up? What about Begbar? But he might not start. But their runner game is quite good, but it's just picking the right player for them.
Yeah, and now they've options, right? That's where the issue is. They've got options, and instead of like now they've rotate players a lot more than they used to back in the day. Back in the day, your first 11 used to play all the time.
Yeah. It's becoming a lot more difficult than I imagine. Let me see. Who's been the main performance? So Semenyo's number one, Enzo. Then you got Casado, Zubimendi, Salah, Anthony, Grealish, Cullen, Gakpo, Paqueta, and there Garner, Soboslai, Johnson, Spa, just we all. Reinders, I've got Reinders already. What about what's Mbemo? Or Cunha?
They're not
8.1.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
What's Cunha? Cunha as a striker? Is Cunha a striker? Oh, you might breaking up. I'm gonna go with Mbemo and see what I have left for now. I think Ade might be gone, but if once we fix it and he joins back, you'll be able to hear him again. I'm just gonna go ahead. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just start with Mbemo for now, and then I'm just gonna get a cheap striker if it's possible to get a cheap striker. I'll see. Let me see. Forward and so I need a striker like 4.2. It'll probably be a striker that I'm not going to use, but I just need them to be 4.2 mil if possible. I don't think there's any striker that's 4.2. No, I don't think I'll be able to get a Bemo.
How long did I drop off for?
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but it's all right. I just continued, so you just jump back onto the recordings. That's normal. You know what I tried to do? I tried to do Mbemo to see if I can find a striker that is 4.2 mil.
So that striker is definitely touching the pitch. Then the striker might not even be.
Yeah, not going to touch the pitch. I can't, even if I can find one that's 4.3 and then I can get Cunha. But no, I don't think there's any.
I think it's like 4.4, 4.5.
Okay, cool. That means I can't get Mbemo then. I need to find someone else apart from Mbemo. What other midfielders are there? I'm trying to see. Let me see if I can take off. No, Foden's 8 million, I think.
Yeah, because you already got
United will be an ideal. Shall I take off Reinders or take off any of the other players I've got?
The thing is, Reinders is already cheap, right? So even if you're going to make a change,
yeah, I don't want to take off Gakpo as well. I'll be honest. But if I'm not going to have Salah, I want to keep Gakpo. Yeah,
you might need to take out Gabriel or something. Go for a cheaper option.
Oh, yeah. Actually, fair enough. Yeah. Let me. What's Timber on? Oh, you know what? If I take off Gabriel, I'll get Timber. If Timber's still cheap, hopefully Timber's.
Yeah, I think he might be like 5 or so.
Yeah, that's not bad actually. And then I'll go back for Mbemo. Yeah, I'll go back for Mbemo. I'll go back for Mbemo and then just get a cheap striker now. Actually, yeah, that's not going to touch the pitch. So I've got 4.5 now for a striker.
That's the biggest puzzle ever.
Which ones? None of them has touched the pitch. Who's this Bournemouth one that's touched the pitch? Let me just go for him. Oh, Mark. Now, would he touch the pitch for Chelsea? You reckon? No.
Don't think so. I need to get rid of him in my team as well.
No.
I don't think he's touching it
as well.
Yeah, I don't think he's
touching. Let me just use the Bournemouth one for now, just to make the team. Play the wild card. Play wild card. Yes.
You still got a few hours now to chop and do last minute.
Yeah. So let me just chop if I want to chop and. But for now, let's quickly do captain.
Mbuemo. do or die. We down
this. Is my should I actually do it?
Yeah, I'm doing it. 100%. I'm doing it. But I like to go left field, but I'm definitely doing it.
That's fine. We need to take a chance at the moment anyway.
That's the way up the table.
Should I play Timber or Rondo or Spence? My defense. Should I change? Let me change Sensei for now, or should I leave it? What do you reckon?
I think
or any of the other defenders.
He always gets that +2.
Okay, and then Timber, leave him. Munez and Timber, should I leave them?
Yeah, I'll probably.
Let me change the keeper though. For
who will Leeds play?
Leeds are playing Wolves away from home.
Yeah, I'll leave it as it is.
Okay, and then gap code my vice captain Pedro. Leave as it is right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Let me leave Rondo as my first sub, and Spencer my second. I don't want this striker to come on for 1 minute. I messed up my knee. All right, cool. All right, yeah. So that's it. We'll see how we get on next week. We're gonna have to review this next week. See how we get on. I don't think it's a bad team though, to be honest. I think it's fine. It might not do well this week, but as I said, it's not just for this week. It's just for the next 3-4 weeks. So I think it should be fine.
100%.
Yeah, I think it should be fine. What do you think?
Week. Yeah, I think it's all right. Especially since the wild card's not just for 1 week. It's necessary to spread it out a bit.
All right, cool. All right, look, let's get your thoughts, people. Comment, let us know whether you're happy with the team or not. Our tips, Ade's already giving you his tip. Get Cunha and Bemo. My tip is, did I say anyone? It's a hard one to call this week, man. I don't want to give you any left.
I totally agree. It's a hard week.
It's a hard week. Maybe just Semenyo. If you still don't have Semenyo, I'll get him now. It won't that the tips I'm giving you now are not necessarily just for this week or for like coming weeks. Get Man United play. I do agree with Ade because of even if we don't get anything against Chelsea, our next few games should be games that we get something from. Get Semenyo because Bournemouth games are decent. Then get Haaland. Try and find a way to get Haaland in your team. If not this week, by next week. Yeah, those are the ones really for now. So yeah, if you want to tip, those are the players that you need to be looking to get into your team, and Cole Palmer as well because he's back and he's playing well. So we'll see.
He might be ready to kick on. Yeah.
Any final advice before we jump off?
United captain for sure.
I'm glad this is all recorded. You know what? I'm feeding off your confidence. So hopefully we do get a win tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in, people. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment and like, and we'll be back next week again to review our team or points and give you more advice. We out. Peace.
Yeah. Bye.